We have sold the Wilson LT 1200s and we got ourselves some Mizunos. We were at 63.11 and we had on the timer 6 hours, 27 minutes, and 32 seconds left. For those joining us for the first time, this is Fairway Flips, and we are trying to go from $10 to $500 flipping golf clubs during the golf off season in under 10 hours of work. So after selling the Wilson LT 1200s, we were at $108.11. So I went on Marketplace to see what was available on my way to work, and I bought 3 sets. First one, pictures were bad, and I love those posts. The price ends up going down, and most of the time, you find a gem in there. In that case, I jumped on it because the guy was selling 2 sets of clubs that I couldn't clearly identify on the pictures, but there was a Mizuno vintage leather bag, and him alone will bring me at least $20. Considering the guy was selling both sets for $20, I figured the risk of losing money was very low, so I jumped on it. Then I found a full set of Mizuno's Tour XP midsize. The seller was selling it with a bag, but I wanted to bring the price down as much as possible, so I told him to keep the bag, negotiated the price down to $50. His initial post was $250. He brought it down to $60, adding that it was because the grips had to be changed. I mean, I don't know if this guy is maybe an elite player, but this is as good as it gets for Marketplace club sets. He took down his price to $60. I negotiated it down to $50. So the flip jar is now at $38.11, but I have in hand a full set of Mizunos and those 2 random sets, including the Mizuno vintage leather bag that we're going to discover together right now. In the Mizuno bag, it really looks like random clubs. We have a Wilson here, we have a Northwestern here, we have an unbranded putter, a Northwestern putter. These are worthless, but I do see 2 Cobra Woods and 1 Founders Club 9 wood. In the second bag, let's be honest, this bag is absolutely worthless, but we do seem to have a full set of Spalding tournaments and 2 Wilson Pro Staff woods. I will be keeping the 2 Cobra Woods, the Founders Club 9 wood, the Northwestern putter, 2 Wilson Woods. If you're wondering what I do with the irons, I do not keep. I put them all in that first brown leather bag in which we had the Ride and Ditson set. This is my bag of random, unsellable, or worthless clubs that I might just sell in a bundle for $10 at the very end of this challenge. Because we have limited time, I need to be smart and choose my battles. So first, the Northwestern putter. The grip is beautiful. The shaft doesn't have one single scratch. The head either. So we're just going to clean this up, post this for $15. The Wilson Woods, 3 and 5. Very much scratched. One grip has to be changed. The other one is absolutely perfect. A nice Golf Pride, almost new grip. Shafts are beautiful. So we're going to change this grip. And for the heads, if there's one thing I learned, is that stripping and repainting a driver head takes a whole lot of time. These are not worth it. They're not $500 drivers, so they will get a cleanup, and we're going to post those to start at $30, but I'm pretty sure we're going to end up getting $20 for them. The Cobras, 1 and 5. Very nice original grips. Shafts are beautiful. And just like the Wilsons, the heads are scratched. But again, I can't afford to spend the whole day stripping and redoing the paints on these drivers. So they're going to get a nice cleanup that might just remove the light scratches. We'll polish the top of the heads and post those for $40, hoping to get $30. The Founders Club, unfortunately, although the sole is very nice, somehow the head has a lot of scratches and chips. I don't know what this guy did with those, but it's just weird that the bottom, that the sole is almost new and the top is damaged like that. The shafts Looks almost new. Original grip. Not new, but definitely still good for a season. Like the other ones, we're gonna clean this up, post it for 30, and hope to get 25 for it. And now, the ones I'm gonna be putting time and energy on, this set of Mizunos. The grips are beautiful, nice Golf Pride wraps. Shafts are in beautiful condition with the original tags. Heads do need to get polished, so we're gonna head to the Shining Chat. And I think we're gonna try those for $140, hoping to get 120. So let's get dressed. It's still winter and freezing out. Let's head to the Shining Shack. Polished the Mizuno set, cleaned up the Wilson driver, cleaned up the Cobra drivers, cleaned up the Northwestern putter. I decided to match the Mizuno set with the Mizuno bag that we saw earlier. Cleaning all that up and posting it online, I spent an hour, 29 minutes, and 17 seconds, which means we have left on the clock 4 hours, 58 minutes, and 15 seconds within the flip jar, $38.11. So I'm starting to get nervous because we are halfway through the allowed time. So the flip jar should be at least $250. We do have a few hundreds posted right now. So let's hope everything sells quickly. See you next time. While I was editing this video, the Mizuno set sold. They sold 6 hours after I posted them. So stick around to know how much they went for and what's my next move.